Come do the 5-point brow builder exercise with me. So you will need your brow builder guide, which is this paper right here. Then you're going to need your practice graph paper. This is actually double-sided, so you can get a ton of practice out of it. So on your 5-point brow builder guide, you'll notice that there's 5 simple steps. You guys, this is going to totally change the way that you look at drawing eyebrows, and it's going to make the process so much more simple. So on the graph paper, the center line is actually much lighter than the rest of the lines. So if you're doing this on the iPad, no worries. But if you're doing it in person with the printed paper, fold it in half vertically, so that is going to mark your center line. So now whenever you start making your points, make sure you're not too high up on your practice paper so that you go through the top of the graph paper. So you want to move down just a bit, and you're going to go over 2 spaces from the center fold line, and you're going to mark that, and that is going to be point number 1, which is the base of the bulb of the brow. Then you'll go up 2 spots, and that will be point number 2, which is the top of the bulb of the brow. Then you'll go over 7 spaces and then up 1, and that's going to be the arch point of the brow, which is point number 3. Directly from there, you're going to go down 2 spaces, which is going to be the bottom arch, and that is going to be point number 4, which I missed marking here. Then from there, you'll go over 5 spaces and down 1, which is going to be the tail point, which is point number 5. Point number 5 should never, ever, ever drop below point number 1. It always needs to sit directly in line with point number 1 or higher than point number 1. So now you're going to connect point number 2 with point number 3. And then point number 1 with point number 4. Point number 3 with point number 5. Then connect point number 4 with point number 5, and that's going to all look very boxy. Don't worry, you will fix it later. This is just an exercise to practice building out an actual eyebrow. Now let's do the other eyebrow directly in line with this eyebrow. So you're going to go from the center line in the same line as point number 1. Go over 2 spaces from the center line, that's point number 1. Go up 2 spaces, that's point number 2. Go over 7 spaces and up 1, and that's point number 3. And remember guys, point number 3 is always going to be the arch. So you can see here, I've kind of had to recount my spaces. So directly from point number 3, you go down 2 spaces, that's the bottom arch, which is point number 4, and then go over 5 spaces and down 1, and that is going to be point number 5, which never should drop below number 1. Now you're going to connect your lines. Connect your top lines, and now you're going to connect your bottom line. So point number 1 to point number 4, and then point number 4 to point number 5. How cool is this? We have perfectly symmetrical eyebrows that we built out with our own eyeballs and our own hands just by using a graph paper and this simple exercise. So now this is a part where you get to actually use your natural artistry, and you're going to soften up that bottom arch, make the arch a little bit less sharp, and really create that perfect looking eyebrow after you've done this exercise. So while you are here, why not just keep going and keep practicing? So if you count down 5 boxes and down 2 more boxes, that's going to be your point 1 and point 2. So that's kind of how far I like to spread my brows apart when I'm practicing them over and over again. So after doing this multiple times, you're not even going to need your guide anymore. So now we're going to just kind of play with it and not use the guide after we have practiced this multiple times. So I'm just going to kind of play with this here, and I'm going to take my point number 2 and lean it to the right a little bit on the right eyebrow so that it's kind of slanted, because nobody likes a square eyebrow. And I'm just going to count in my head and build out my eyebrow from there. So you can play with the tail just as long as that tail is not dropping below point number 1. Connect your dots, and then eventually don't even count. Try practicing making your eyebrow without actually counting and just envisioning the spaces in your head. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope that you're able to create beautiful looking eyebrows in a much quicker way, and you're happy with your results after doing this exercise.